Hi, my name is Leon Versfeld. I'm a U.S. immigration attorney. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Immigrant Investment Program, also known as the EB-5 Program. The Immigration Act of 1990 created the EB-5 Program. Under this program, a foreign national can invest $1 million that will create 10 jobs in the United States and in turn get a green card for him, his spouse, and his children under 21. In the alternative, you can invest $500,000 in a targeted employment area or $500,000 with a regional center that also directly or indirectly creates 10 jobs and in turn get a green card for you, your spouse, and your children under 21. In this particular video, I want to focus on the investment with a regional center. There are a variety of regional centers that you can find on immigration's website by going on to uscis.gov and do a search for EB5. It is important that in your first step in an analysis of even pursuing an EB5 that any regional center that you are talking to are listed on immigration's website. There are two main components to the EB5 program as it relates to the regional center. The one is the regional center in of itself and your investment into that regional center. And the second part, of course, is the immigration element thereof. Our firm has worked with a variety of regional centers and investors in order to ensure that the ultimate goal of getting a green card for the investor and his family is ultimately met. Though we will be working closely with the regional center, we are in no way associated or affiliated with any regional center. Our main goal and focus will be you as the investor. We'll be representing you. We'll be looking after your legal interests as it pertains to you and your family obtaining permanent residency in the United States, utilizing this regional center as a vehicle to do so. To that end, you will receive an engagement contract from our firm wherein we represent you as legal counsel. The focus of our representation in this process will be, number one, to ensure that you and your family are eligible to receive an immigration benefit. It is therefore very important that from the outset that you are honest and upfront with us. Our analysis will also go into detail with regards to the source of funds that you will be using to fund this investment. We'll be collecting supporting documents from you to support the source of funds and the familial relationships. If there is any criminal issue that we need to be aware of where you have been arrested, it is vitally important that we talk about this right from the outset. Some of the documents that we'll need in order to support your source of funds will mainly depend on where you got the money from. If you accumulated your investment through savings and income, we'll need at least 5 years of bank statements, 5 years of tax returns, salary verification, and a tax clearance certificate from your government if that is applicable. If you obtained your investment through the sale of a property, we would need a deed of that property showing you as the owner of that property, the sales contract, 5 years of tax returns, a bank statement showing where the funds gets deposited into your bank account, and a tax clearance certificate if that's applicable in your country. Each and every investor has a unique way of how he or she obtained the investment, and we'll consult on a personal basis to ascertain what supporting documents we will need in order to support the source of where you got your funds. The remaining of the documents that we will need in order to submit your EB5 application we'll obtain from the regional center. Finally, if considering the EB5 program, it is vitally important that you consider the following. Number one, this program is set to dramatically change the end of April 2017. We have a separate video wherein I discuss what those proposed changes mean and how they will be implemented. Number two, if you have a child that is very close to turning 21, it is vitally important that we talk about a strategy to see whether or not we can include that child in your application or not. And last but not least, if there is any criminal history for either the investor or any one of its family members, it is vitally important that we discuss that.